welcome back to day 9 of Shall We Games to Quarantine 2. Every day for the foreseeable future, I'm going to recommend some games I think you should be playing during quarantine. Some will be free, some will be paid, and some will haunt you as you spend your entire life trying to get 100% completion. Inspired by the old school 3D platformer Super Lucky Tale and the expanded version New Super Lucky's Tale for the Nintendo Switch, it's a fantastic dive into 3D platformers. I recently had the chance to play the demo on my Switch, and I have to say it is a fantastic experience. I know some people may not like it, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. I felt like the game had really grasped that concept of that Mario style controls in 3D space, much akin to the Super Mario 3D World. I do really like this game, and the demo was fantastic. I know I've said that before, but it really was. A fun, light-hearted art style with a clear, crisp polish keeps the world feeling engrossing and feels great to just exist in. While at times the character didn't respond as I expected to with all of those controls, it took a while to get used to the things that this game does differently. But it was more than 10-15, it was less than 10-15 minutes before I really managed to figure it out. I do recommend that you play it. It's a fun game with a really clear art style that I think will hold up eventually, and I think that if you play a lot of platformers, you probably already know about this game, but this game is really fun to play. New Super Lucky's Tale is available on the Nintendo Switch. For our classic today, we are heading back to the Super Nintendo with Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's Island holds up incredibly well to this date thanks to its incredible hand-drawn art style, a complete departure from other games at the time. Its clear aesthetic and brilliantly crafted world paired together with that signature Mario stage and world progression makes Yoshi's Island a blast to play and an experience you should not miss out on. With a great soundtrack and expressive sound design, Yoshi's Island is a gem that shouldn't go unplayed by anyone who adores the green dinosaur. Yoshi's Island is available on Super Nintendo and the Nintendo Switch Super Nintendo library. Ratchet Clank was one of those few games that I was able to play on my PS2. A fantastic 3D platformer that really had fun with its characters and allowed them expressiveness that you really didn't find in other games at the time, at least in platform games. They were a bit edgy at times, not gonna lie, especially with those video game names, so like Ratchet Clank and all these additionals that was just edgy. It's as easy as I can say. A 3D semi-open world with varied levels and a strong sense of progression through its plot, Ratchet & Clank remains one of my favoured platform franchises. It's a shame that we haven't really gotten a new Ratchet & Clank that really feels like the old school one, but it is still fantastic. The old games, in my opinion, is still a lot of fun to play. It may not hold up as some of the other games is in terms of graphics and sound design, but it is a game worth checking out. It's still a lot of fun to play, and I think if you enjoy platformer games, the entire Ratchet & Clank series is something that you should probably check out, because they managed to do a lot of things in its lifetime. So for whoever is here at the end of it, I'm trying to figure out what other content you'd like to see. So if you would have any suggestion, please leave it in the comments below. I really want to get this rolling because there's a lot of stuff that I want to talk about, but at the same time I want to know what you all think about it. If you want to see me play some stuff, or if you want to see me just continue to make these lists. Either way, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.